here from Ceyda Tanc Dance, and we have created an intergenerational piece called KUSAK, which basically translates as generations in Turkish. The choreographer's British Turkish origin or heritage. She's combining her training in contemporary dance with influences of Turkish folk culture. So a lot about Turkish culture includes folk dance and dancing in celebrations like weddings, christenings, any kind of parties, birthday celebrations. Everyone joins in together doing the same traditional dances, like little tiny children and older adults. So it's just trying to recreate that feeling of celebration, everyone joining in together through dance and movement, basically. Try and hold it there with the pulse. 1, 2, good, 3, 4, 5. Keep those knees facing forward. Bottom back. And up. Good. And up. Good. Hands on the hips or out to the side where you want to go. Then lunge to the front. Good. Nice bending knees. It's quite gentle, quite intimate, I'd say, and you have to be really aware of each other and what each other's doing, which is quite hard, especially when you don't know each other and you just got sort of thrown into that. But the facilitator sort of led that really well.
It was nice when we did the hug, and she was saying about when to make eye contact with your partner and when you're looking away, also to look at more seriously. So, yes, really nice to share those moments together.
Yeah.
I loved it. I'm feeling a bit tired now because our normal class is about an hour and a half, so it's a bit longer than normal. I think we've got a really good idea of the overall thing. You know, we did the separate little parts that we learned and put them together. It's nice. I've done something before with cross-generational, so that wasn't new. So it was rather nice dancing with the young ones, you know. I just think it's wonderful to have all this opportunity to have dance coming to Woking, but also as an older dancer to be able to participate.
Down and out, through the centre, push. Good. Try and bring them close to you, and then push them out. Good. Elbows close. Sam. Lovely. Scream loud. One more. Good. Drop the arms. Make sure you're in parallel position with the feet underneath you. Actually, you keep your hips. And we're going to wrap. You're going to try and keep your hips facing the front and open. And wrap. Looking round to the back and open.
It's something that's new to everyone, so nobody has the upper hand. We all feel like, well, this is an unfamiliar way of moving for us. Looking at the Turkish folk influences has been different. I just think that intergenerational dancing has just been, that's what's been so nice, because we get to see everyone come together, and it's not just for the elite bodies. It just shows the importance of dance and art in the community and bringing everyone together.
We threw them in at the deep end because we were like, here you go, do some duets, like hug each other. But sometimes that's the best way to just get to break the ice and just get them working together. So I feel like we just had a little try of a section where everyone moves together, and some of them didn't know the material. I thought, let's just give it a try and see what happens. And everyone was already moving really nice and in unison, in tune with each other already. So
listening to each
other,
was really
the
timing.
Good to see, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I feel quite exhilarated after I've danced or I've performed anything. It's like I enjoy it. I'm looking forward to just all the dancing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to like just doing like different moves.
Is really special to me. I think it's so nice to have that kind of broad spectrum of ages and abilities on stage. It's quite rare to see that, and I think I've always been influenced by traditional Turkish folk dance, which is the dance style of my heritage. And in folk dance there are no boundaries. Everyone, every age, every gender, they get up and dance, and it's just a massive celebration. And I felt like we didn't really have that same thing here in the UK, so I wanted to see how I could use what they have and that sense of community, and it felt to me that the best way to do that was with this wide age range and just getting everyone up dancing together.
Drop the hand, walk around, face your partner, give them a lovely hug, step back on your right leg, step back on your left leg, just 2 steps, find your bowl,
We have been recapping over duets and dances that we've been doing. And we get to meet new people and learn different styles of dance. And it's really fun and it's a great activity to do.
Everyone's been working really, really hard. This is probably our biggest age range we've worked with. We've done this before, but our youngest dancer previously was about 14, so it's much younger this year, which has been really nice to have that kind of even bigger range. Between now and next week, when we've got the performance, it's just a case of the dancers recapping it, whether that's physically on their bodies or just in their heads, just to make sure they're reminding themselves each day of what we've got to do, because we've had quite a limited time to put this together. They've all been working really well together, they've connected really quickly, and I'm very excited to see them perform.
Quick turnaround to get this piece together, but we've been really impressed with how everyone's like pulled together, come in, gone straight into rehearsal. We've literally just bunged everyone in costumes and got onto the stage, and everyone has adapted to it really well, so we're excited for the performance. If you're unsure, try not to look at the people opposite you in the circle as well, because that can throw you off. Look at the people next to you. I think for us, the main thing for this piece isn't necessarily about the details, but it's more about the connection between the performers. So we'll just get everyone doing their duets again a couple of times, trying to find where they're having their eye contact and connection, just so that we can feel that sense of community that we wanted to try and portray throughout the piece.
Another round of applause, please, for KUSAK. Ceyda Tanc.
It went brilliantly. They performed so well. It was really nice seeing them all come together in the end, because at first they didn't really know each other. So it was a really nice celebration of community and of, you know, different ages and generations. So it worked really, really well. I was very happy.
At the beginning, I was really scared to go on. I was like, I'm going to do this all wrong. At the end, it felt quite good because we'd done it. Because we'd done quite a few practices before. And this time was like the real thing we've been waiting for. I was just thinking, have I done that right? Because I've had loads of different things to do. But then I was quite proud of myself.
Yeah, I was quite proud that I remembered it all, because it's quite a lot to remember.
I think the biggest thing they've learned as a group is that they've just, after lots of rehearsals, they've just come together and they almost can sense each other in the space a little bit more. They're dancing in time together, they're looking each other in the eye during the duets, and all those little things that come kind of later on in the rehearsal process, they just look brilliant doing it. It was an amazing event to be a part of. It was so nice to be part of the Refugee Week here in Dance Woking, and it was just a beautiful celebration of so many different cultures, different art forms. There was orchestra, there was poetry, there was artwork. It was just a really nice event to be a part of.
I think that it's really good because sometimes different cultures don't really get a say, and making it into a dance that most people like, I think, is a really clever way of bringing different cultures together.